Hello everybody, Shrek 5 exists. I knew about this for a while, and we finally got a teaser, or what they call a cast announcement, and no one's really reporting about this because it's pretty brand new. By the time I'm making this video, this will be released tomorrow, after this fact. But, yeah, let's take a look at it a little bit at a time, even though I've already seen it a little bit, and you can already tell by the picture there that this is, really weird. I've talked about the previous Shrek films on my channel, so go check those out. You know, I'm a big fan of the films. Shrek 2 is my favorite films. So yeah, let's take a look at this. Frame by frame, my volume's up. Isn't that lovely? Well, let's see.
Hey, Magic Mirror!
Alright, so first of all the characters got a redesign, and from what I've seen, no one's really excited about it. When I get a full shot, I'll talk about each one individually because I am beat like that. So we get the Magic Mirror, Shrek and Donkey, obviously. Let's full screen this bitch.
Hey, Magic Mirror! Who's the fairest of them all?
Even the Magic Mirror looks different. Now, the weird thing is that the last Shrek universe film was actually not that long ago, technically speaking, which was Puss in Boots' Last Wish, which I think everyone can agree that's a fantastic film and gave us, me in particular, high hopes for this film. This could be good, but this is not the best teaser trailer. So the only good thing is that even if the designs are different, and every returning character has the same voice actor, which is nice to hear, including the side characters like the Magic Mirror here, so that's nice.
Why, Shrek, of course.
Here's where we get a problem, because we get trendy shit, which is really dated. I know the Magic Mirror was a TV, is a joke in the early films, and stuff like that, but this is just really cringe stuff right now, like Shrek doing a really weird face and sign here as a joke. I know that Shrek doesn't approve of this, but it's really weird that they even show this, but it gets even weirder.
Of course.
Weird meme shit. I know Shrek became a meme in the late 2010s era, mid 2010s, where a lot of people, like little kid Gen Alphas, didn't even know who Shrek was other than the memes, which I'm not a big fan of. If you haven't seen Shrek for some reason, you're a little kid, go watch it, it's good. And just seeing this weird model here taken from a Shrek game, from the head and the brain and body and the crappy Fortnite dance, it's weird to see in an official animation. Don't know why they decided to even show this. Just, ugh. Even weirder here, they're taking the actual original Shrek face here with a green body. I know it's a joke, but it's weird that they're actually showing the original design for the character since they redesigned him. I find that incredibly jarring. They think it's jarring because Shrek always buff. I don't really care about that. I mean, well, sure, well, he is buff. Even though he's not. He's got a belly. And here they are. You can see we're in Shrek's house, which doesn't look too different. There's some pictures in the background, which I can't really make out. Yes, I'm being this analytical. Looks like Fiona, and this looks like Shrek, and I don't know what the other ones are, because it's in the distance, and they made it blurry. So all the characters got a redesign. Shrek's got a redesign. He's making a face right now. He's the least changed, but it is a little smoothed out a little bit. Maybe he's smoothed out a bit, but also he has more wrinkles, which I guess kind of makes sense since this is technically an older version of the character per se, because we do see a character aged up a lot. His vest also at the bottom here, instead of having this scale look, it just kind of goes to a checkerboard, just kind of jarring. Donkey's changed a lot. They do have, like, in the DreamWorks intro, they have Shrek characters at the end of the new one. If you've seen new DreamWorks movies, you know that they have a new animation where they showcase some other films, and Shrek, Fiona, and Donkey are at the end. And I always thought that even though they were kind of accurate, they always looked a little jarring, mostly Donkey. But now Donkey looks very different. He's got a skinny neck, his face is, like, bloated up, he doesn't look like a realistic Donkey, and his mohawk here looks kind of strange. Like, it's not Donkey-esque anymore. It's like it's a hairstyle, if that makes any sense. Though, Shrek doesn't look the same. At least they got his teeth down right, because I used to have a Shrek cup from McDonald's, and I used to look at the teeth for some reason, because I'm B like that, and it looks pretty accurate.
Ew!
Though here's our new character, but let's see Shrek's facial design. He's got a couple wrinkles there. He doesn't look as good. He's not the worst redesign. So Donkey just looks like he's more like child 5, just weird because they look like, well, maybe Shrek's a little older. But why does Donkey look like he's younger with his more like hip hairstyle? So yeah, this is one of Shrek's kids here, who they reveal is played by Zendaya, who I don't think is a bad actress, obviously, but the only other time she did voice acting was in Space Jam 2, which was pretty bad. Like, she's not a good voice actress, and that's fine. Some people can't do voices, and yeah. And she's playing Shrek's daughter, Felicia, this is what her design looks like. Typical teen ogre. Don't have much to say, since the last time we saw the character, she was a baby, so they do her how they want. It's fine, I guess, though not the best in the world.
Dad!
Oh, they throw up, because, the design's gross.
Ooh, Mom.
I really don't like Fiona's design, and it just looks really uncanny. They changed it slightly to be weirder. It's more squashed. It's something about it. Something about the face just does not look right. They took away, like, some of her personality, it feels like. Also, the dress here is different, and this part doesn't look right. It looks jarring. I know it's probably supposed to be transparent, but it just looks weird. Donkey also looks like he's Marty from Madagascar, which is not the right character. It's like, I don't like this Donkey redesign. And these faces are just really jarring, and I'm going on a rant about this.
I'm in late.
Yeah, Cameron Diaz does not sound good there. She can't. She quit acting after that terrible Annie remake or whatever it was, I think. And I guess she came back for this. But yeah.
Who's making this stuff?
Apparently Universal. Yeah, they took away, like, Fiona's, like, a lot of her, I don't know, something about it. I don't know how to describe it. But it just doesn't look right. She looks more like Shrek now. Which I guess she's an ogre, but, like, they took away some of her character, looks like, just to make her more bland. And some people say it looks AI generated, which is not a good look. Knowing that Jeffrey Katzenberg, like, a couple years ago, was talking about how he wouldn't mind using AI because he's an asshole. Fuck him. If you look up Jeffrey Katzenberg, you know anything about him, he's a fucking jackass.
Not me!
Here's Pinocchio, which, for some reason, I've seen people online, 2 people at least, not that that's money much from now, saying this is the design that's most off-putting, which makes no sense to me since he's the least changed. I don't have a problem with this because he looks barely any different. His cheeks got a little wider, that's it. So Pinocchio's apparently making weird designs there. But yeah, honestly, Donkey is my least favorite looking back at this. It doesn't look the best, but at the same time, there's really nothing wrong with the original Shrek designs. And Puss in Boots: The Last Wish kept the same Puss in Boots design, just with a slightly different style. So honestly, I think the biggest problem is that, yes, some other DreamWorks movies do not look the greatest, but Shrek's honestly hasn't aged badly. If they did what Pixar does with all their characters and just make the HD, I feel like it could look really good, especially nowadays with the style of the original Shrek one, with just the better animation techniques. You don't have to make cartoony, but people want Shrek 5 because they like Shrek. You don't need to redesign it. It's just one of those things. And I don't personally really hate it, even though I'm overanalyzing it. I'm autistic, sorry. But I think why people are going to get unnerved by this is because it's just it's unnecessary, and I don't think any of the redesigns here are better than the original, if that makes any sense. They play All-Star, of course. Shrek 5. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the jokes there, but we have to wait and see what the film's going to be about. My fun thing about this is that this is going to be Shrek 5 versus Toy Story 5, which is pretty funny. Is Toy Story 5 coming out this year? I know the Shrek 5 apparently is coming out this year. So that's pretty funny. I remember when Toy Story 3 and Shrek 4 came out, they were on the same year. That was kind of fun back when I was 10. So yeah, Shrek 5, they play All-Star, of course.
Shrek 5.
So, like I said, I won't know how good or bad this is. DreamWorks is very hit or miss. Like, recently, they'll either make, like, the best film you've ever seen, or just make schlock. They're, like, so weird. Like, they've been like that for a while, but recently you think, oh, that's a great film. No, it's a crap film. That's a great film. It's like, they're so inconsistent. So who knows if Shrek 5 is going to be... Is it going to be a Shrek 2, or is it going to be a Shrek the Third? Who knows?
Starring Mike Myers.
Had to pause this multiple times because of the copyright crap. So, yeah.
Eddie Murphy. Cameron.
So yeah, they obviously have a returning voice cast here, which is nice to see. At least that's something they did. I mean, not that I would mind maybe I probably would, I'll be honest. So it's nice to see that. And for based on Pinocchio and the Magic Mirror, they sound like they're from the original cast too, obviously. And obviously the little girl was not voiced by Zendaya originally. But of course they're going to do that. DreamWorks. I don't hate it. We'll to see her performance. But when she did Lola Bunny in Space Jam 2, I hated it. That was terrible.
Cameron Diaz. And Zendaya? Oh, damn.
Why is the mirror saying it like that? He's like, whoa, wow. Anyway, this is going to come out Christmas 2026. Not this year, it's next year. I think both Toy Story 5 and they're coming out around the same time. I could be wrong. I could be right. So yeah, that's Shrek 5. It's a film I'm going to have to see automatically just because of this franchise is a very important one to me. And yeah, I know it's meme to death, but I love Shrek franchise. It's great. I love it. So yeah, I'll see Shrek 5 when it comes out. Thank you for watching this really analytical, kind of dumb video, but hey, see ya and whatever I'm doing next.